buy this shit. This is what I like, man. This ain't finished yet.
Damn. Put your own shitter out here and everything.
Yeah, that's sliding door, man.
Oh, God. Did it really? Man. You never have to leave. You got TV out here, you got your computer.
That's right, man. I'd rather stay here than in there.
Oh, you need your little cot. I'm sure you got that somewhere.
My wife said, I actually wanted to put a hot tub out here. She said, no.
Yeah, hot water, too.
You gotta go to the workshop.
That was a good idea when you did that.
I told her, I said, you know what, man, whenever we die or whatever, if we ever sell this place, when the couple come here, the woman's, she'll look at the house, and that fucking guy walks in the garage and says, I'll take the house. Because
Garages sell houses.
yeah, it's got everything in here you never need. You know? Grass machine.
You even put a gas lines and stuff out here.
Yeah. And I can heat this. I can keep it 80 degrees in there for $100 a month.
That's cheap. That's real cheap.
I mean, if it's fucking hot out here, you can stand it. Yeah, I really want to get some metal roofing like it's on my roof and have it white.
Oh, and put up top.
Yeah.
That'd make it real bright in here.
Yes. But I mean, it's all LED lights.
Damn. Them are bright.
5 switches for all the lights. So you don't have to have more on them.
Did you wire it yourself? Or?
Yeah. I don't need a contractor. I am a contractor.
Did you do all the gas lines and everything yourself?
No, Ralph Kirby come down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, me and him did it.
You put flex lines in.
Yeah, but I don't like that. The guy did that, I don't like him. The one should be red.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it's hideous looking. So I wanted him to come out and go down the floor and come across so he can't see it.
That would have looked right.
Yes, and not going across the fucking wall, it looks like shit.
They'll do what's easiest for them.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, this winter I'll whack them off and put them back the way they're supposed to be. I was glad just to have the water. Got a sink. And my wife was pissed about the shower, and I said, what the fuck, man? If you get dirty, I'm not coming in the house. I'll take a shower here. You just spend all kind of money. That's why we got that. You spend. You fucking can't take it with you. You know?
Hey, that was a good idea.
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially the toilet. You know how many times I've had to run in the house?
Use the bathroom, come back out.
Yeah.
Especially when you're not dirty. You don't want to go back into the house.
Yeah, you gotta take your shit, you know, you track that shit through your house. He's doing the same, man.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Anybody ever put a business over there yet? Or?
Mostly storage over there.
Well,
I could have bought that for 10 grand. I didn't buy it. That was the biggest mistake of my life.
That would have been a hell of a deal.
I could have rented it out. You know, made money.
in June, it was $500. In any event, as you're listening, Prater,
This is where I spend my time.
case against Miss Prater.
I guess.
You know, this is my office, man.
You got a maid out here.
Yeah, really, I do. I mean, I got a little refrigerator over there.
That fan really kicks out some cool air.
That's on low. I told her, I said, you know, it's pretty hot out in the garage, but I need a fan. I said, I need a big fucking fan. So, yeah, that's what I said, that's low. If you keep the door shut in here, man, it is actually cool.
Really?
Yeah. Because it's insulated so well.
Huh.
It just stays cool in here. And when you got the door open, you got to run that. But that's all right. But I mean, I got plenty of tools that can fix anything. You know?
That addition really made a big difference, seriously.
Yeah. Floor drain.
Yeah, I saw that.
I wish when I did this, it had drain in it, but I thought about cutting it and tying it in over there, but I never did. But I mean, I can wash your car there in the winter.
Yeah, when I built my garage, I wish I'd have done that.
Oh, yeah. Why, hell yes.
Somebody said, why didn't you put a floor drain in?
I know you don't think about it, man.
I'm like, I put water out there, but I didn't put a floor drain.
Yeah. Yeah, what pissed me off, this was done, you know, I don't have enough room.
Who did your concrete?
Andy McCain.
Is it pretty good? I mean, decent price-wise.
Yeah, I mean, I can't quote you the price because there was so much shit added onto that bill. You know, there was 28 ton of gravel underneath there because it took that much topsoil out of the backyard. I mean, that was all on there. Like I say, I really can't quote that.
Is that Turtle's boy?
No. Yes. Little man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know him?
Turtle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Him and
Did the old man come help, or?
yep. He drove the. I like to drove it myself. A little buggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he couldn't get the thing in here. And the flighter boy came. Greg.
Great. Yeah.
He does concrete, so he come and do that. Now Andy did that concrete there himself. Him and his dad. There's like 3 people here for this one.
I've tried and tried and tried to get somebody to come give me an estimate on the driveway, and
Oh, it's a bitch.
nobody wants to do it.
No.
They said, we're too busy doing commercial work.
Yeah. Hey, I called and called and called, and this was done. And I said, Josh, I really need the concrete. Well, I'll get Andy down there. I said, why'd you say that earlier? Well, I'm waiting on him. I need new sidewalks. And I think that's like $1,500.
It looks nice, though. Looks like they did a good job blending it in with your old.
Yeah. Yeah, he had the saw cut it. He said, if I don't cut that here, wherever, the shit's just gonna crack. I said, well, you do what you gotta do, man. I said, here's where the old posts were. Right here.
Yeah. Huh.
I think that right there was.
I'd say you got a couple $1,000 in there at least.
The concrete, I think it was less than that.
Oh?
I thought it was like maybe I think it was under $1,000. The gravel was tied up on it. I mean, that's why I said I didn't want it that way because I want to know what. Yes, when I'm being charged which part. You mean it was good? Yeah.
I think gravel costs more than concrete now.
Well, I'll tell you what. I got 28 ton of gravel for like $400.
That's cheap.
I mean, the fucking semi dumped it right out there.
Yeah, because I use Huntsman. Huntsman's kind of high, but
Call Larry Carr out there on 598, right there on the right, with all them trucks. He's the one that brought it here, and he's the one that brought his.
Larry Carl.
Yeah,
I've been by his place 100 times when we go to the lakes.
yeah.
I always wondered who that was. Had all those semis.
He'll go get it for him, drop it off. Like $300 or $400, something like that.
That's cheap.
It is. Steve Spade wants fucking $300 a load.
He only has that little dump truck.
That's right, you can't carry no weight, you know. Because when he said, oh, you need them, I didn't know but he took that out, man, you shouldn't have it. The fucking deep was that deep. But like I said, we took it all out down to the clay because every year I always had topsoil brought in. For the garden. Yeah. But now I'm waiting for him to bring back all my topsoil to fix my yard. But he's been so busy, so I'm not really pushing the issue.
Who built this? The
Riley?
That looks like he didn't really skimp on anything, because usually they'll use 2x4s for the skirting.
Huh. You see, we took the roof all the way off.
Really? Oh, that's right, you did.
Yeah, so we're not scabbing onto the roof.
That was a good move.
Yeah, I said, just order me all new trusses and reset.
Looks good.
Yeah, I mean, hey, they were like $106 a piece, man. So instead of nigger rigging, that's what I call it. You know, I'd rather have it look like it was professionally built. And I just asked him today a price on vinyl siding next to the house.
Pretty decent.
Yeah.
I'm surprised your boy can't do that.
He probably could. But he's busy working.
Get down here and help Dad do this.
I wouldn't want to pay him, but say I'd have to. But yeah, I would pay him. If Al would come down and say I'd do it for you, I'd say, yeah, whatever. You know, just give me the bill.
Yeah, Yeah, with this vinyl, you wouldn't have to worry about painting it every couple of years or whatever. Or staining it.
Yeah, I had a guy come down that I know. I said, just give me a price on vinyl siding. He drops off a bid for painting it. I said, fuck, if I want to paint it, I'd do it. You know? I don't want to paint it. I want it to match the house. And then Josh had to lift it 3 inches because I wanted garage door openers. Before you couldn't get them to fit.
Huh.
So I said, make sure we do that. When we build this, we're going to raise the roof. And I should have just took it right on up and put a lift right here.
Yeah, like Bill Sharp did. I thought that was a good idea when you did.
See, my permit said I could have went 10 more feet over here.
I should have took advantage of that.
I did that. And I said I should have took that whole fucking piece and put the lift over there.
Put a whole nother stall over there.
My wife said, we spent enough money this year on that garage. I said, you're right, man, because I'm getting older. And I just don't know how many of them projects I want to deal with. But, you know, you got to have a hobby.
You don't work all your life to hoard your money, though.
That's right, yeah. And here's what everybody says. That fucking mayor's job, or it was always city council. That must pay real well. I said, yeah, that fucking $250 a month, man. You buy a lot of shit with that. Because Johnny, you know Johnny Mills.
Oh, yeah.
He always said, that's my rich friend Alan. I said, well, you're my poor friend Johnny. Because I always said, you know, Johnny, you could have been rich too, John. You could have took that council seat a long time ago.
Yeah, you could have.
I said, you could have got that $249 a month. And you didn't take it, John. You could have been rich like me, Johnny. That's what everybody says. He's got all kind of fucking money. It really ain't like that, you know.
Seem to forget that you worked all your life.
Well, yeah, I mean, shit, man. I had a very good business. You know, honest to God, I really did.
Well, I'll get out of your hair.
Yeah, I got to get into Judge Judy. I'm looking for some spray guns on the internet. So, waiting for my body man to come. I don't like the door's got a dent in it. I don't like it. See if he can fix it.
They look pretty straight.
Yeah, something wrong right there. I don't have this going on too bad. But I've worked and worked and worked. And, you know, there's got to be a difference.
Well, you'll probably have that done before you know it.
I don't know, man. I really want it done by the end of the year.
You have to, is that the upholstery for it?
Yeah, that's what come out of it, yeah. But I made a deal with my friend. He's taking the motor, he's paying for all the interior.
Oh, that's a good deal.
And installing it. That's even a better deal.
Do you know anybody that does upholstery?
Yeah, but he lives in Kentucky.
Oh. Oh, that's right. You said you got your golf cart done. And
yeah, he did my boat. And I said, well, you're going to have to bring your shit up here because I ain't bringing it. So load up all your stuff, bring it up. Anywhere you want to put your shit. So yeah, I did. I said, I have the brand new motor. He said, I'll take the motor for your interior. And I didn't say yes real fast, man, because I knew I was getting a big wet. I said, well, all right.
you sound like you're taking a beating.
Yeah. I said, yeah, I'll give you the build sheet for that motor, man. It's zero, never been started. Never.
Yeah, that guy must have got buried in it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, stupid money, man. It was horrible. There's something else I took off that car that he spent a fortune for. The only thing that pissed me off, he had all new glass put in the car. I was only able to save the windshield and the door glass. The rest of the glass, he fucking sandblasted.
Why?
Being stupid. I'm thinking, the son of a bitch, now if I can't match the fucking tinted glass, I gotta buy it all. Yeah, because the back glass is laying over there and it's just sandblasted all the hell.
That glass probably gonna cost you a little bit. Being curved like that on that.
And you can't see it till you took it out of the car. I mean, the rear quarter windows, fucking junk.
That can't be polished anyway, or?
Man, it's embedded in it.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, I never knew that. But I got a good deal when I bought the car. So, I mean, I can spend money on it. I didn't want to spend a fortune.
I can tell you've done this before with all these racks and stuff.
It's time to I really like it. I work on this shit all day. I got them phone calls. Fuck, man, I'm really doing shit, man.
You're gonna get that all the time.
Oh, yeah. So,
You're gonna get that all the time. Has they stopped bothering you about that water issue down there? That gross kid?
yes.
Oh,
You know, when I tried to call him, I couldn't tell you how many times. I told him that one day, well, I told the girl to tell him. I said, tell him to call me at 9:30.
Jane? Yeah,
Come to the office. It's 10 o'clock, and I had a meeting with Rob Ratliff at 10 o'clock. He didn't call. I sat there for a half hour. I went to talk to Rob, finished up like 10:15. Tried for 2 hours. I stayed there because I didn't want to give out my cell phone number.
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't even leave a voicemail.
Don't do
So I
that.
told Jane, I said, you know, I tried to call him and got nowhere. I said, you know, I can't do nothing for him anyhow. You know, it's not my thing. I don't get
Won't
involved
she
in that
pay
shit.
for it?
Huh?
Won't she pay for it?
Yeah. I said, I didn't want to say it, but truthfully, you know, you should be evicted because if you don't have water, that's unsanitary. That's what you want to tell people, but you know, you just bite your fucking tongue, you know. You don't tell them really how you feel because, you know, you're out here in the public eye,
Right.
you know. Oh, I know damn well there's probably shit you'd like to tell people. But fuck, we can't say that.
One of these days I will.
Oh, yeah. One of these days, I told my wife, when a guy cornered me the other day,
That's a nice color.
yeah, and said that Crestline don't do anything here. He said city council don't do shit. The mayor don't do nothing.
Oh, I
Fire
hear
department don't do nothing. Police department don't do a fucking thing. And I said, what are you talking about, man? And I said, you know what? I really don't appreciate that, man. I said, everybody's got a tough job here. I said, the past few administrations kind of got us in a few messes here and there. We'll clean it up. I said, the fire department, if your fucking house burns down, I guarantee they're going to come.
Yeah.
If there's a problem, the police department's going to be at your house. So don't ever say that they don't do shit. You know, council don't do anything. We need a store. I said, well, where are you going to put it?
That's a problem. There ain't nowhere in town to put it.
I said, Randy Ratliff, if you're thinking of the Rite Aid building, has 6 parking spots. The hospital won't give up any. So who's going to put a grocery store in there and have 6 places to park? Nobody. And I said, if Avita wanted to, you know how you drive back alongside the bank to get in there? They own that. They could say, no more entrance.
The only thing that the city probably could have done was when they worked out a deal with that land
I
out
told him
there.
that. I was the only one that told him that. I said, don't give them the fucking property.
Work out a deal with them.
That's what I told him.
Give them that property a good price. But say, hey, we want X amount of parking spots up there.
You know what Lafferty said? If we start that, they're going to get pissed off, and they employ 80 people here. I said, Alan, they're not going to get pissed off.
They got too much money invested.
It's business here, man. Don't give them shit, and you get nothing in return.
That's why Crestline's in the position it's in now.
You know damn well that you could have got 10 parking spots off of them.
Oh,
Maybe 20. They got the whole fucking lot. It ain't full. I said, never negotiate like that. You know, it's dumb. Somebody else was on that shit. I said, you know, you're making a mistake, man. But, yeah, that pissed me. And then I told this guy, I said, well, you know what? 3 years ago, when we all got on council, however long it was, man, I said, you know, the village was broke, that we had no money. The state was going to come up and take care of shit for us because I said, you know what? We don't have that problem now. We're not rich.
there's money there a little bit.
Yeah, but we're not being watched so horrible. Oh, fuck, we're going to be broke. I said, because everybody said no. You know, we had to watch our money and shit. And I said, things are a lot better now than what they were 5 years ago, man. Trust me. And I said, Rome wasn't built in a day. And I said, you got to give.
You got to look at those people and say, if you can do a better job, go up there and apply for council.
You know, I told him, I said, I've never seen you at a meeting. You know, don't come and stop me and bitch, and I got to sit there and take it, man, because I really like to. I told him what I really thought, and I told my wife, when I come home, I was all pissed off. She said, "What's wrong?" I said, "The fucking idiot stopped me, man." I said, "We don't do nothing."
It's easy to give you their 2 cents. I guarantee you a guy probably wouldn't come to a public meeting and say it. Because he's not going to want his name in the paper and he's not want to be quoted.
Yep. He's pissed because they got all that shit out there on 598. And I said, well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you how that happened. The guy that's kind of in charge of all that shit, he lives in Galleon. And I said, so you know who's going to get all that shit? Galleon. I said, now if he lived in Crestline, maybe we'd have that shit out here on 61. And you know what I'm talking about, Frank House or Frank or whatever his name is. And I said, that's true.
Like you said, though, the problem is, where are you going to put anything?
Yeah. I said, we just now we're finishing up on the annexation. And the guy said, well, that should have been done years ago. I said,
shoulda, woulda, coulda.
That's what I told him. You know, what do you expect, man?
He's beating a damn dead horse. That's what I told him.
Yeah.
I was like, the only land that's around here is you got this piece down here, but it's...
Yeah. Well, they got that, 20 acres out by where that disc golf course was.
That's nothing but a junkyard.
Yeah, but they'll build something there. Who cares? You know?
The problem is nobody wants to come and put in water lines, sewer lines, and...
It's already there.
Out there it is?
Water and sewer, hell, them houses got.
Oh, that's right. It's on the other side of the road, though.
Yeah, they ran the fire hydrant. Now have a fucking tunnel across the road. Oh, hey, hello. Pick her up, Chief.
She was eyeing you.
Yeah, she's looking at you. She's like a man in uniform. Oh, shit. Yeah, you always got them fucking people on the bitch, but they're not there to confront the group, you know. I just, like I said, I just kind of pissed me off.
It's like assholes. Everybody's got one.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, man. Yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day, buddy.
It's easy for people to bitch. It's hard for people to come up with solutions.
Oh, yeah. Hey, if we had plenty of money, it'd be different.
Oh, yeah.
We have no money, we have no property.
That's what I told people. I said that if Crestline had money, I don't think they'd be sitting there hoarding it.
Yeah.
They'd be trying to make the community better.
Yeah, and the thing is, that 200 acres out there, what if that guy decides, fuck it, I ain't selling it? Now what are you going to do? You know? Don't ever count on that unless you got something in writing. Yeah, you know.
I think that study they did out there, I think they somehow fudged that study. There ain't that much fucking traffic on 598. And I think the only traffic you're getting on 598 is during this time of year, where everybody's going to the lakes.
Yep. You know, me and Christy had to go to a meeting that we got elected to go over in Massara about taxi abatement and shit. That new motel owes the city of Galleon $82,000 in taxes. And I'm looking at it while they're reading this shit off. I got the paperwork laying here somewhere in the house in that meeting. I'm thinking, ain't no fucking wonder you're still under fiscal emergency. Somebody owes me 82 grand, I'm knocking on their doors. Well, you're closing your building. A brand new hotel out there owes $82,000.
I never thought that, honestly, that hotel would last out there.
I'm surprised it is. That's crazy.
I still don't know how they think they're going to get some big sports complex center out there to work. Yeah, but you're right. There's nowhere in town to build anything.
No.
I mean, if we had big ass lots and shit, we would probably have businesses.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing here. You know, and it's a shame, man, because we do. It's a shame they never annexed PPG years and years ago when they probably could have got that tax revenue.
Somebody told me years ago that they wanted to build GM right out there where the old school was.
Well, they should.
Yeah. I'm like, but Crestline back then wanted to keep it a bedroom community, so they went into the next town over.
You know what made this town could have got fucking 50 years or whatever it was there.
GM was here? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look what Ontario, man, they enjoyed all that money.
That was good for them.
Hey, what's up, bud?
Moan or laugh. left another message on your machine. Didn't they get the one you left last night?
They should have.
Oh, yeah, they should have. Can't be late.
I called and told him I couldn't make it. I damn near missed my eyeglass appointment today. No, I almost did. I was going that way and I figured, damn, I gotta be somewhere.
Well, I said I just wanted to stop down and let you know I took care of that stuff.
Cool. It was. What by the VFW? See if that Harley's still sitting there.
She said it wasn't. She said she was out walking the dog and she said that she didn't think it was up there.
Joy just called and said, hey, that Harley's sitting there.
I went by his house earlier. I went down by I went real slow by his fucking garage and I was looking in there. I got down to the other road and he was like this.
Make you paranoid, man.
Looking out the window. I'm like, good God.
Yeah.
The house gonna look nice when it's done.
Yeah. The trouble, I mean, it's just slow. See, I mean, me, I'd want that done now, not 3 weeks from now.
Is he doing it himself or?
Yeah. He's doing that and that.
You got to finish one or the other.
Josh gave him a price, setting the trusses, I think, roofing it, and something else for $2,200. Well, and he said he had the money to do it, and his wife bitching, wanting him to pay somebody else to do it. Why would you spend the money?
I spent the money, just get it done.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it this way. I'm gonna not be here tomorrow, man. I'm gonna enjoy it today. Yeah, I mean,
Man, you never know when you're gonna go.
No, I told my husband, that fucking shouldn't be like that all summer long. You know?
Has he got the other side done or just this side? Just the front?
I think the back's done. Yeah, that's it.
And the hardest part about siding is getting the first row straight.
Yeah, that's right. It is.
There's not a whole lot of windows and shit to go around.
Well, he said, well, the family's going to help. Well, I don't see anybody over there fucking around doing anything.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
You never find them when you need them.
No. Shit, we changed motors out here when we were racing and shit. Had to pull the motor out. I fucking wife's underneath the car and bolting the shit. You know, I couldn't ask for a better crew chief. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she always helped me. I said, hey, we got to take the motor out. And he said, I don't think something's right. Take it out, take it up in the machine shop, get it checked out, bring it home, put it back in. We got to race this weekend. You know?
Alrighty.
All right.
I think I've told you everything.
All right, cool. Well, like I say, I'm glad you made them calls today. I really am, because I just see this as a friggin' nightmare. You know,
Well, I told her, I did tell her, I said, I'm not telling you to stay away from the V, but I said, you know, that's a dirty ass move on their behalf.
Yeah.
And she said, well, I'm still not. She goes, I go to the Eagles. I said, I go to the Eagles just to rub it in his fucking face because he can't go there.
That's right. Hey, I can get in here, you can't.
And I said, she says, well, I can go to Stats and stuff too. And I said, go to those two places. I said, if those people are going to be like that, why would you even want to go there? I mean, that's kind of a dick move.
Well, I wouldn't go to Stats, man. They got too many. I don't know.
Oh, and Scotty's and stuff closed a lot of their clientele.
All that riffraff went there. I mean, there's just, I see the riffraff that goes in there, man, and you know damn well they're into all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't even pay my membership. I used to be a member there. I used to go there just to eat on Thursday.
They used to have pretty good food.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I told her, I said, you have trouble, just call us. I said, I've known Jack for a long time. He just, I think he's just pushing and pushing and pushing, and I think he's going to try to, flip this on you somehow.
Yeah. He thinks he's his dad. You know, his dad walked around, thought he was really badass because he was a fucking MP. But I heard horror stories about his dad. You know, I just don't know if they were ever true or not. I know them riots we had in '72. I know for a fact he's the one that shot a lot of the windows out of the niggers' houses. I know that for truth. rumor says him and another guy from town buried a couple bodies out here off the 30 years ago. Black people.
Jeez.
Yeah. I mean, I heard that, man, when I was a kid. And I wouldn't doubt it. I was uptown when them niggers riled up Jack. In 72. He went right to the payphone, called his dad, man. This no shit, man. And I wouldn't never believed it, but I was there. His dad come home from GM, got his guns, stuck them in his belt, and walked right up through town there looking at them niggers. The police never done shit. Never done shit. And they had no concealed permit back then. They say he was really violent back then. I really don't know. I didn't know him that way. I just know Jack for 50 years. And you're a stupid brother.
Well, it sounds like Jack didn't fall far from the tree there.
No.
I also told her, I think she's going to be okay in that. Cause can have another girlfriend.
Yeah.
I said,
He might let you alone.
that's why I said, he might just leave you alone.
Yeah.
And she also told me, which I didn't know this, she said that chick's an officer up there at the VFW. I said, that's how he got them to do that to him.
Yep.
I said, Jack ain't nobody. He ain't got no pull up there.
She's something to do with the auxiliary.
Yeah, but if she's an officer, I'm sure
She's an officer, yeah.
I bet she got some pull up there, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Strange. Yeah, Mike Kelly, I mean, he's a thief, man. You know, I should have told the VFW. He just collected all those worn out flags. And I went through the alley up here one day and the garage door was up. There they are. There must have been 300 laying on the floor, soaking wet. And he was supposed to be collecting them and disposing of them the proper way. Never happened. Well, like I say, he robbed the retirement man to pay off his wife's stealing. That's why I never had no use for either one of them. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck can you be the commander, man, when you're a thief?
I told her, I said, I bet you anything he had it expunged.
Yeah, could have.
Because of not being a violent offense.
Yeah,
He might have had it expunged or sealed.
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Because she said the same thing to me, and I was playing stupid with her. I'm like,
yeah.
well, could be a good chance he had it sealed.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, if he hasn't had if he went a long time without any type of offenses or anything like that, judge could have very well said, okay, yeah, seal it. You paid your dues, you went to prison, whatever.
Yeah. Like I said, railroad's only taking out a percentage of the money out of his check every month. I just said, no, you can go get a loan.
That must have been a shitload of money.
Oh, fuck yeah, it was. Big money he stole.
Is he that big guy? Does he live down on Milltown Road?
He used to live right over here, you know where that alley cuts over.
Oh, yeah.
He used to live right there on the corner of the alley. But I don't know where he moved to.
The house is for sale now.
Yeah.
He lived right there beside Morgan's.
Yeah.
That blue house that
Yeah.
had all that shit out front.
Yeah, all that fucking junk. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know where he moved to. But yeah, I mean,
That guy's always trying to be buddy-buddy with me.
who, Mike? Is he really? Yeah.
Every time I go into the V for something, or I go, like when we helped down at the Easter egg hunt, he's always, oh, hey.
Hey, Mike. Where you at all the other times?
Yeah. I wanted to, so bad want to tell people, I take his fucking uniform off, he wouldn't be up here talking to me.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to get on your good side or some shit. Who knows? Yeah, I never cared for him.
Did you put new garage doors up too?
Yeah. Yeah, they're getting bad. But all that wood needs ripped off there. That's what I want to. I have to talk to my wife and say, we need some money.
You better start saving your council check.
Yeah, shit. Fuck. Yeah, that don't go far. You know, I'll tell you what I always did with that money. I always put that money away and I paid my lot rent at the lake.
That's a good thing.
You know what I mean? That's exactly where that money went every year. My lot, I said, hey, just think, we're paying a lot rent. It's $2,000 a year, and we get what, 2,400 or at that time? Yeah. I said, so hell, I'm money ahead.
Well, Mayor, you get paid a little extra.
Yeah. You know, I pay for a lot rent for 2 years.
But you got to put up with all the damn headaches.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I always did with it. I said, hey, I look at it as a savings plan really for me, because I cashed the check and just put it in an envelope. And when it was time to pay the rent, I didn't have to take it out of the bank. You know, it's an easy income that you really never thought you'd have anyhow.
Yeah.
You know, other people would have went out and fucking bought this and financed this. Well, hell, I get a check every month. Hell, we can buy a new truck. Yeah, bullshit. You know, what happens when that term's over?
Yeah.
You still got more years to pay.
You good with me going on vacation? You
Yeah,
all right with that?
yeah, that's fine. That's
All
fine.
right.
Just let me know what day you're going somewhere. I got a question. I ain't looking for somebody. When you leaving?
I think I'm gonna leave next Sunday.
That's all right. I'm taking the whole week of the 4th of July off. I'm not gonna be here either.
I made sure I had plenty of help for the fireworks since I'm not gonna be around.
Yeah, cool.
I said I talked to Sean. Sean's gonna. If the captain has any questions or any concerns like that,
Yeah.
Sean said he would help him.
All right, that's cool.
I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
Man, I know he's probably not gonna be 100%, but I told him, I said, well, you're kind of getting thrown to the wolves quick.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
I said sometimes you learn a little better and a little faster when you get thrown to the wolves like that.
Right, there you go.
But if you could, maybe just, if you have issues or anything, just kind of wait till I get back and I'll handle them.
Yeah, that's cool. Like I said, I'll be going that week myself. I already told her, but I'm not going to be here, man. You know, she's taking off work. So I'll just going to the lake.
Can you turn your phone off?
Yeah, but I can't.
Oh yeah, the boy and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, something could happen to the grandkids or some shit.
I tell them every year when I try to go, when I go on vacation, I really try to get away.
Yeah, I look at it, see who's calling.
Every year I get called.
Yeah.
Every year.
Yeah. If I don't think it's important, I really, honestly, I won't answer. I will go to voicemail. Then I'll play it. Yeah, maybe I better call back. But other than that, I really don't answer the phone.
There was one time I flew back early.
No emergency?
And I'm never going to do that again. That fucking plane ticket cost me over $1,000.
Yeah.
And here when I got back, they took something like this and turned it into this. I was madder than hell.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
I was mad.
Yeah, $1,000.
I was really mad.
Yeah. Yeah. I worked too fucking hard for $1,000, man.
Now I think anything they can wait till I get back.
Yeah.
Or if they have issues and they need help, contact the county.
Yeah.
County will come help you.
I really stay out of most of this shit. I'm just after Rob, man, to get some of this shit that should have been done fucking forever done. And like, you know, and I talked to Joy Miley today, and I said, you know, I'm just not fucking happy, man, with that 4-month more shit for Steve Spade, man. Fuck that. Oh no, I talked to Christy, that's who it was. I said, we got any money to pay him? And she said, well, we'll have to make appropriation. And I said, yeah, we'll be able to pay him. How much do we owe him? I said, $16,400 and some dollars.
Ugh. I bet you if you talk to him,
But, yeah, I think
I bet if you actually went to him and just said, Steve, I know you're pissed off at us.
Yeah.
Friend to friend. What can I do to fix this?
Yeah.
I bet you he'd probably say, well, maybe we could do it for $12,000. I'll call it even.
Yeah.
You work out a deal with him though. I tell him, whatever deal we work out, you're gonna sign a gag order.
Yeah. Well, here's what Christy told me. She said, you know, them Riddles were up here every day. She said, bitching at Mark for that check. And Chris said he got tired of listening, so he gave the check back. I said, but why? I said, damn, Christy, do you realize, ma'am, the mess that we're really in? I said, and the lawyers and shit say we're going to have to pay it back anyhow. So why are we dicking around
That's why I don't understand why they're fighting it.
Fuck it, pay him. Negotiate on the gravel, because that, like I said, that was an issue with Bob. He thought he was being robbed there. So I would say, hey, wait a minute. You know, I want to see all the receipts for the gravel. And then we're going to negotiate that bill. But at the end of the day, we're going to pay. You know, and fuck, get it over with.
That's just the longer you drag it out, the more you got to pay John Burton.
Well, that's what I told Christy. I said, you know, we're adding up one hell of a lawyer bill.
He got mad at me one day. Did I ever tell you what I told him? He kept fucking around on something with the PD, and I told him, I said, John, I said, you know, I've been around lawyers a long time in this career. I said, I'm not pointing a finger at you, but I said, every second that you work on this, it's costing me fucking money.
Yeah.
I said,
That's
get it
true.
done with.
Yeah.
Get it done.
Yeah. You're 100% true.
I mean, attorneys, they bill by the quarter. And it's like, you know, not everybody can afford your fucking bills.
That's what Chris said. We're already running into a big bill problem with him over this mess.
Well, it's like that stuff when I did that unemployment stuff. I knew I was going to have a little bit of money in it, but that little bit of money saved me a lot of money.
Was your bill bad for him on that?
It's a couple $1,000. But Alan and Lowen, I'd have had
You
to
saved.
I'd have had to spend 13 grand.
Yeah. So really we
come out a little ahead.
Yeah, we're 11 grand ahead or whatever. So
I mean, that's how I justified it. I'm like, okay, I'll spend a little bit to save a lot.
I really wish I would have got that paperwork, because I'd have denied Mark. I don't know who the fuck signed that, because I didn't feel he deserved it. You know, because there's too many things he got us in, especially this mess over this money. And that would have been my excuse right there, not to pay it. We could have saved the city some more fucking money. You know.
Just another one of those things. You just
Oh, fuck. And what pisses me off, you know, Clayton was the mayor. He didn't do shit. He should have took care of this mess.
yeah, but not in his defense. But how much did he know about it?
True. Yeah, well, I'm sure Steve, well, he had to be there when Steve paid, was bitching, man, wasn't fucking paid.
Yeah, but Mark didn't tell a lot of
No,
shit.
you're exactly right, man. He didn't tell you nothing. That's what I like about Ratliff. You go in and ask a question, we all get an answer, and I love that. You know, I don't like being, yeah.
Because there was sometimes, I think, to be honest with you, Alan, I think he was like pitting like me against you guys.
I think he was. I think it was a pissing match, and he was sticking us in the middle. So he'd sit out there and laugh.
Or I think sometimes when he felt the heat was getting on him,
Yeah,
he'd throw me out there
yeah,
and say, oh,
Yeah.
he did this or
yeah.
he
Pick
did
on
that.
him. Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly. I always thought about that about Mark too, man. I mean, because
oh, I'm telling you what's happening.
every time I want something from him, he said, it's at my discretion. I said, no, you work for us.
Because he told me when we were doing all those finance meetings, you know how I come to you guys and we talked about a detective and you guys were all for it and this and that. Well, I went to him and said, you know, Mark, council's for a detective and stuff, and you know, we need to find the money. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So then comes budget time. He looks at me and said, well, council said they don't want to give you the money. I'm like, Mark, why would they tell me to they wanted a detective, but they know it costs more money. I told him this.
yeah.
I think that's the kind of shit he was doing.
Yeah.
He was pitting everybody against each other just to
Yeah,
keep him out of the highlight.
yeah.
But I found that out. He would tell you about this much.
He wouldn't tell you, Hardy. Yeah, you're exactly right. He'd tell you enough to hopefully it satisfied you.
Get your way.
But it was never the answer. I mean, if I ask the question, I don't need the answer today.
Sometime in the next few days.
Yeah, but I really would like the answer. That's why I asked the question. And, you know,
I never understood.
he'd fucking lie to everybody. That's another thing that pissed everybody off. You know,
I think it finally got his ass in trouble. He couldn't keep his story straight.
Exactly right.
He'd tell you one thing, and tell Alan Lafferty another thing, then tell Tina one thing, and then tell somebody else another thing. And
he's lucky. I'll tell you this: he's lucky he made it 2 years, because 2 years ago he squeaked by because one member didn't want to vote. Or it may have been 2 members, and we needed the votes. So he's damn lucky. But he didn't change. You know? Yeah, he just thought he could stay here forever. Well, I'm sorry, man. That's the only thing that was weird, because city council didn't need the mayor's approval to do anything. Then Barry Byerly kind of shafted us. Well, I was blindsided. Well, that was a fucking lie. I'm telling you what, honest to God, that was a lie. Absolute lie. He fucking knew what was happening. And that pissed everybody off, too. Damn, but he needs some fucking help.
but sometimes when people know stuff, they want to try to overlook it.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like to ruffle feathers. Some people like status quo. It's just...
Yeah, but you know, sometimes, I hate to say it, but sometimes change is good. Mark leaving, that was for the better of the community. It really was. I liked the guy personally, I really did. Business-wise, no. You know, and I told everybody that. I said, I liked him. He was a very pleasant person, but when it came to his job, he just thought he was indestructible. And I said, that didn't work out for him. You know? Oh well.
That pole right there don't look the best.
No, hey, you should see that. Do I gotta call him, record this shit to Ohio Edison?
God damn.
Look at that son of a bitch.
Oh, fuck.
Look at that fucker.
That fucking whole thing's shaking
I
under
don't want
there.
that fucking thing falling in my house. It's bad.
I'll see if we can report it.
I looked at it yesterday and I'm thinking, holy shit, they need to go in and put a new pole in here.
I thought it was just a little chunk, but fuck,
It's that fucking deep on this side. Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad. Oh, I knew it. Look at that.
yeah. When you pushed on that, Alan, can you feel that moving?
That's fucking...
That whole thing's shaking.
That's 3.5 inches. I stuck my foot in there. Yeah, I mean, it's like the outside coating of the core
It's like it's rotted all the way.
come off of it. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Too bad that couldn't have fell on your garage before you paid for it.
I was gonna say you done that with the weed eater.
Yeah, well, you've been out here for a fucking long time.
Probably since 1979. Me and my wife bitch about what year we bought the house, but I think it was somewhere in there. She says 80. I said, I don't think so. I said, Alan, you were pregnant with Alan when we were living here. That was 79. Yeah, that's 1979 now, weed eating that bitch. I'm gonna say, I don't know, I don't own that property.
Guy over there doing it.
Yeah. And there's been 4 owners over there, maybe need to get a hold of them. But yeah, that is bad.
Man, somebody barely hits that fucker. That thing will go.
You back up and reverse it, that son of a bitch, it's gone. You know damn well that.
Yeah, when you pushed on it, that cord was going like this.
Yeah. It's standing there because of the wires going every which way.
That's probably the only thing holding it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll see if maybe I
See if
can.
I can get a new pole down there, will you?
Jesus.
Yeah, it is pretty bad.
I just have to look over at that. I'm like, it don't look like there's anything under that.
No, I'd say there's 3.5 inches missing off this side. Probably 2 inches all the way around the other way. Or more. Yeah, there ain't much left.
You gonna need anything else this week? I got a meeting over in Cyrus tomorrow.
No, I got a question for Rob, a real simple question for him. Somebody been there today, or I wouldn't even show up at all the rest of the week. You know, unless Sarah needs something, you know, I usually go and sign a bunch of paperwork for her
Taxes.
to, for the tax shit. But I don't know. I like listening to the mayor's court, so I enjoy sitting in on that. So I might go to that Wednesday. He said, "What are you doing?" Listening. I said, the shit is interesting. you know. And you see these fucking people don't even get cleaned up and go to court.
Yeah, I don't care.
Fucking grease.
Is Roston doing okay? I haven't sat in there since he done it.
I don't know him as well, but I know his mother and dad. They're really great people. And he's a character if you really sit and listen
Talk
to
to
him.
him.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. See, when Rob did that, there was a guy come in, cleaned up, looked presentable. Rob cut his fine in half because his appearance. He said, I'm going to commend you for your appearance today. And I'm looking around at all these other people that's looking like shit, you know. And it was really funny. The rest of them got hammered all day, but I don't know. He might not have cut it in half. I think he took $50 off the fine. Is what he did for that young kid. And I'm thinking, well, you're right, man. You go into court. Don't wear shorts. People don't like that either.
No, they look presentable.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I sit there and I feel sorry for him. Some of the women that come in there ain't got no money, can't pay their fucking taxes or whatever. And I'm thinking, where the hell's your husband at? Or your boyfriend?
I used to feel that way, Alan,
Yeah.
until they pull out their fucking cell phones
It's
and they
an
got
$800 phone.
$1,000 cell phones. And
Yep.
I arrested a girl here not too long ago. She was boo-hooing out there at the fucking court. Here she pulls out this fucking $1,000 fucking cell phone. I'm like,
Really?
I said, I'm not trying to be the ass here, but I said, you're boo-hooing because you got arrested because you didn't pay your taxes, but you're sitting there holding a $1,000 cell phone.
You're right.
That's what she said. She goes, you know, I said, you know what? You don't go to jail for not paying your bill. I said, you don't pay your taxes, you go to jail.
Yeah. Yeah. I
said,
feel sorry for him for a minute, then I think
Yeah.
about the phone. Thinking, you know what? You deserve every fucking thing you got.
Yeah, sometimes like when I was doing when I used to do a lot of traffic, you pull over to these families and you see the kids in the back and stuff, and it's like, man, I feel bad for this kid, but then all of a sudden they pull out this fucking $high phone, or they got this freaking Louis Vuitton purse, or this and that, and I'm like, yeah, you don't obviously have your shit together here.
Yeah, right. Where's your priorities? Yeah, that's right.
Well, like I said, if you need something, I got set tomorrow and Wednesday. I got meetings. I think Thursday I got a meeting.
That's good, man. Yeah, I don't really need nothing. So, comes Thursday, I'm out here anyhow. I told my
Be a
wife,
good time to get up there now.
Yeah, so why don't you just fucking retire, man? You know, I said, see, go ahead, ask your employer if he'd employ you 3 days a week to cover your health care, then retire, get your Social Security, and get a paycheck for 3 days that pays for your health care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I said, see if they'll do that. I said, instead of having to work 2 more years.
Was she 63 then?
Who knows?
That 2 more years, that'll probably make a real big difference on her Social Security, though.
I think it will.
Because they always say the last few years is what really makes the difference.
And she loves her fucking job. She bitches mine, but they treat her exceptionally well. They really do. I mean, she gets one hell of a Christmas bonus. I hate to lose that. You know?
As long as she's able to work, if she wants to work, you might as well let her.
It gives her something to do. What the fuck would she do here?
Watch her grandkid, that's it. But after a while, though, that'll kind of get...
Trust me, I get old when she got to pick up the house every night. You know, 'cause you got shit laying everywhere. And that's hard on her, man. I mean, and I told my son, I said, you know, your mother works all fucking day, man. You know, she don't work 2 hours a day. She works for a living. You know?
Probably expects you to watch her.
If she was older, I would. I'd just take her everywhere with me. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, when they're small, they're kind of a handful.
So, yeah. And that new one there, man, just started walking a couple months ago. Fuck.
Oh, she'd probably tear her.
Gets into everything.
I'm sure she does.
Oh yeah, you got rubber band the cabinet doors, so you don't get into that shit. They pick up shit off the coffee table, off the end tables. No, don't touch. You know. Then she'll grab it anyhow and bring it out to you. I said, oh yeah, thanks. I really need it. You know, I didn't need that, but thanks anyhow. Yeah. You didn't tell me when they're a little older.
Should probably gain a little bit of an attitude then.
Yeah. Oh. That's what I told my son. Lots of luck. You got 2 girls in the family, buddy.
Oh Jesus.
I said, your problems ain't started. I said,
Just wait till they get older.
yeah, I said, wait till they get married. Yeah, we're gonna have this big ass wedding. I said, your dad, you gotta have to pay for that shit, man. Then you gotta worry about them fucking guys sniffing around your house, man, and all that other shit. I said, so, you're having a little bit of problems.
Hey.
What's up, bud?
Oh, not a whole lot, Ken. Check out them doors.
Yeah, I think that one's got a dent in it.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
No. It don't have the right feel.
I don't gotta have these.
Gotta have the body man feel.
Yeah, the body man hands.
Hey, I'll see ya.
All right, take care.